Good afternoon, it's Randytbird here. Going out for a ride to get some break-in miles on my new bike. I just picked up a 2020 Softail Heritage Classic 114. I got it Sunday afternoon and been working ever since, so I don't have very many miles on it yet, but I'm working on changing that. Transmission's a little stiff as it's brand new. Had 0.8 of a mile on it or something when I got it. So anyway, finally warmed up a little bit. I didn't abuse myself last night on New Year's Eve. I just kind of called it, celebrated the new year, went home, watched TV. So anyway, tough day at work yesterday. Had a inventory audit and just a lot of people, a lot of stuff in the way. It was a long day, so I'm pretty tired. So I was a little slow moving today. I didn't get out in the morning. It's about 60 degrees right now. It's finally getting pretty nice. But again, on the new bike, I got less than 50 miles on it. I'm going to try to get some break-in miles here. So I'm going to take it a little easier today than I normally do. But really liking this bike so far in the early going. I love the high bars, nice wide comfortable seat. Saddlebags, love having saddlebags. And I hold my stuff. I don't have to like strap on anything like that and do that kind of stuff. I had a Road King a while back, and I love the saddlebags on it, and I like the wind protection and all that stuff, but the bike was just, for me, too big and heavy. So this thing's more than 100 pounds lighter than a Road King, but it has some of the same amenities, if you want to talk about saddlebags and windshield and whatever. And I actually, when I bought the Slim, I really liked this bike, and I just wasn't able to pull the trigger on this one that time. But now I just kind of took the plunge and bought what I really wanted to begin with. And don't get me wrong, nothing was wrong with the Slim. This bike is just way more comfortable. I plan on doing a little bit of traveling this summer, and wanted to have all the comfort for that. So anyway, it's still kind of early to make any judgments about the 114, whether it's any faster than the 107. So again, just break it in. Feels like it's got plenty of power. I'm trying to keep the RPM in a reasonable range, under 3,000 RPM. Of course, with these big motors, 3,000 RPM will actually get you up to some pretty good speeds. So the one I got is black. I've always been a big fan of black, and black on black, and I do like the blacked out look. And well, it's just a pretty bike. So hope you all had a safe new year, had some fun, or if you stayed home and whatever, that's cool too. Like I said, I just hung with some friends, people that I ride with, and called it kind of early. And I guess people were not in that much of a mood to just get crazy last night, so did drink a few beers. This is kind of one of the first observations about this bike, is even though the stock exhaust, I think it sounds better than the stock exhaust did on the Slim. For some reason, that bike was whisper quiet, and this just seems to have more of a rumble. You know, it's obviously something I'm going to change down the road, but I think I can live with it for now. It does have a better sound. I think it has something to do with the staggered exhaust. With the shotgun style exhaust that was on the Slim, it seemed to be, the noise was more behind you, so you didn't hear it as much. But this one got a nice sound. Anyway, rolling along at a leisurely 2600 RPM. I'm still doing 70. I'll try to do my usual break-in routine, which is for a new motor, which is to run it up and back off, run it up and back off, just let that oil circulate. I gotta close my screen, forgot about that. Still see some snow on the mountains out in the distance. We had a pretty good snowstorm last week, Christmas Day and around that time frame, Friday, Saturday. And man, the mountains were just totally white around the outskirts of the valley here. Well, it was pretty cool. Okay. Got my tool bag mounted there. It's actually just it's a tool bag, Harley leather pouch. I've had that on 4 different bikes now. It's kind of a good luck charm for me, I guess, and allows me a place to put my phone and extra pair of gloves. Came in real handy when I didn't have saddlebags, but I got that now. But there's certain things you like to have handy that you don't have to stop and open the bags or anything, so I got that. Anyway, nice day. Finally, it was pretty cool this morning, and took me a while to get going. And now it's around 60, and the sun is out and shining, and it's gonna be a nice day. So, here I am going fast again. This bike is, I guess the 114 does have a lot of snap to it. I mean, it's dead, totally stock, and it just seems to want to keep going. I like that. This windshield seems to be pretty nice. I'm able to look over it. It doesn't bother me like some windshields. The one I had on my Road King was so tall that I was always looking through it, and that kind of has always bothered me with this style of windshield. And I think something that minimizes this windshield is the black that's on the bottom half of it. It's coated black, so you can't really see through the bottom part of it, but that's all right because I've had fairings before, and I kind of like that look. And so far working out pretty good for me. The seat is really comfortable. The seat sits me up a little higher than it did on the Slim, so what that does is it kind of unloads my knees a little bit. It allows me to I've been having a little bit of knee trouble lately, and I'm not feeling that strain on my knee like I was with the other bike, so that's good too. I really love the blacked out look on this bike. Turn signals are black, the headlight and the spotlight buckets are black. Of course, this bike's got all LED lights on it, on the front, and the running the spotlights and everything. I turned them on the other day, and they really light things up. And it's really well, it's new to me. I'm kind of excited, so I love having new stuff, and you get a free tank of gas to boot. Can't beat that. Anyway, if you guys want to know any more about this bike, as I learn it, I'll be happy to share it with you. But right now, I'm just going to get some miles in, and I'm going to record some more videos sometime today, and I'm going to probably do another walk around and a short mileage review on the bike. I did an introduction to it here Sunday, only about a minute 18. But I'm going to sign off for now, and this is Randytbird on my brand new 2020 Heritage Softail. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, and if you don't like what you see, leave me a comment and tell me what you'd like to see, and subscribe again anyway. I don't care. You guys take it easy. Talk to you later.